baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
And now Freddie Freeman, and a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next for L.A., Hae-Sung Kim. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third, and he held up. The 1-0. Kim with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Kicks and fires. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Little chopper rolls foul. Freeman, the lead runner out at second. Kim at first with no outs. That's inside. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's even up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First and second, no outs here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. Here comes Freddie around third. Oh, he botches it. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. The throw in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on his pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Mookie Betts now. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Got him. Mookie Betts down on strikes. The batter now will be Will Smith. That misses off the outside edge.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Grounder might be two. Now two away as they get a run across. And now Teoscar Hernandez. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Runner at second, two down. And there's a ball.
2-0. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Balls it in, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Francisco Alvarez.
Just really solid numbers. He's coming off of a month where he hit over 350. So when you talk about solid at bats, taking the walks, driving in some runs, he's doing it all right now.
And now it's Juan Soto. Popped up. Muncy. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Pete Alonso. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Out towards left center. Outman gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. And here is Michael Conforto. Conforto, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Now at the plate, James Outman. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. One out, base is empty. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
2 down, nobody on.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jesse.
Here's Jesse Winker. All right, Senga, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Down the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That's to third. Muncy throws to second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground, Muncy sends it across to first. Inning over. Mets leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Senga back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. To third, Vientos. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Singled and scored his first time.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri. 2 away. Two down, base is empty. And now it's Max Muncy. RBI single his last time up. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side, and that goes foul. Here's the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled hard the other way. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 out now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next to hit, Jose Siri. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Betts has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
Lindor comes up to the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
So, man aboard. Here's Juan Soto. First time up was a pop out. And there's a foul ball. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
In the dirt. The count 2-1. And a base hit. And out to a board. Lindor around second, heading for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Mets.
And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Brandon Nimmo waiting to hit for the Mets. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ripped to short, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases but leave them stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Citi Field.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Outman right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
2 down, base is empty. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Right side. Throw on to Freeman, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
The batter, the first baseman, Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one lifted to left. Nimmo ranging after it. That's out number 2. Now a long throw to first.
Now batting, number 6.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim, 1 for 2. Kim, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump. Two outs. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. One hit, one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Lied out his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Move to first. Siri back in on a dive. Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw. No, save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Stepping in the long ball threat, Juan Soto.
Soto.
And that one fouled off. Siri, the lead runner at second. Lindor at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And misses inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Alonso will hit next. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Nabs it, 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground, out to short. And he's safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Siri hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Muncy off of first with 2 away. That's out to center field. Siri sizing it up. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Ohtani back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He
was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. There's a strike. Out to short. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. And that's an out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna has grounded out a couple of times. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. His splits between April and May there. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Trinan getting loose as well. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mets.
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Reid-Foley.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff. It's tough to square up.
Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow is polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished. Spoken right into existence, just the way I promised. In the minor league, I'm trying to make it to the majors.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
0-1's the count.
Reid-Foley winds and deals. And it's fouled away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Evan Phillips.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. First offering. Runner goes. And there's a base hit to left. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. And that's in there at the knees. And that one hit to first. Nice stop. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate. On a line. He's got it, and that is the inning. Mets strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Ryan Stanek.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Stanek, a 6'4" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it.
Base is empty. Out to short. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Dodgers.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lake trying it.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Brandon Nimmo.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Outside low. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. A.J. Minter.
A.J.
32nd appearance.
Minter.
Max Muncy at the dish.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Fought off foul. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 10 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Here's Mookie to hit. With the shift on, hits right into it. Vientos whips it to first, and Betts is set down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground right side. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. Corrals it. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Los
back,
Angeles.
And here comes the closer,
Number
Tanner
66.
Scott.
And we all know about his
Tanner
slider. It's just filthy,
Scott.
man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now, Luis
Leadoff
Angel
for
Acuna.
the Mets, the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Really nice job to get your first out of the
The
ball game.
catcher, number 4, Francisco.
And here's the catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Man, he
Home
really
runs the
sells
count.
the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside.
No, inside.
And a count 1-2. The Mets trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swung on, belted. That one back there and out of here. His 12th of the season, and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And the batter now, Jose Siri.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Now,
got one
Boog, this
ball,
is
one
a
strike.
real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just
One ball,
amazing to me
2
how many
strikes.
closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering
balls,
way
2
upstairs. The Dodgers up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Having himself a
Up
really
next
nice
for
game
the
at the
Mets,
plate. Pretty
the
tough for the
shortstop,
infielders to do anything
Francisco
with that one. He pulled it hard into the
Lindor.
outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Lindor in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman. And there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Let's take them higher now, take them to a higher ground. Against all odds, how you can't tie us down.
So they're down to their final
Now
out.
batting,
Down
the
to
right
number
fielder,
2 hitter,
Juan
Juan Soto.
Soto.
This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Really
Now
good swing right there. He got a
First
pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed
Oh,
himself to stay
Alonso.
back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Tanner Scott will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the
Los
Dodgers, Alex
Number
Vesia.
51.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Alonso now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And no one can get there. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Trying to deliver as the hero. To the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And the final score here, 4-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.